So, that's right. We're 3, 2, 1. There we go. Assalamu alaikum. It's your brother Safraz here. We're here in Turkey where the earthquake struck just over a week ago. And tonight it's been quite a sombering experience. We're at the local hospital here in Reyhanli. As you see, the ambulances are leaving. This queue of ambulances is bringing back so many injured people and so many people that have passed away. And alhamdulillah, we have had the opportunity to meet so many of the survivors tonight and provide them the aid and the love that you people at home, our brothers and sisters, have sent. Alhamdulillah, it's been quite an eerie experience. Sheikh, how was that? You met some families tonight, how's it been?
Assalamu alaikum everyone. It's been, to be honest with you, what do I tell you, when you go to a hospital, who's ever gone there and come out happy? Especially when such a disaster takes place. From young children to our dear elderly, people old enough to be our grandparents that are here in this hospital, various levels of injury, various levels of difficulty, various levels of challenges that they face, various amounts of family members that they have lost. Some have lost not only their homes and their possessions, but they've lost so many family members. What can I tell you? I'm lost for words. We just have to make dua.
Yes, we gotta make it easy. It's been quite a tough night for all of us. We thought we were prepared to come across and see some of the most horrific stories, but actually being here has been a totally different experience. We've actually come out about 20 minutes ago when we've had to take a moment to compose ourselves before we could share the voices that have not been heard. I'll take a moment, Sheikh, yeah? My brother Muhammad, if you want to share, inshallah, one of the families that you may have met, if it's okay with you, would you like to share?
I think for me, the one that struck me the most was the very first person that we met. It was an old couple. She was on the mother was on the wheelchair. She had lost her arm, and then they go on to tell us that they've lost 7, and that was all of their children. And it's not just the fact that they lost them, but the fact that they had to pull them out one by one. And the father was even telling me that on the first day, on the second day actually, they pulled out the 3 of the children, and then on the 4th day they pulled out 1 daughter, and then the last child was pulled out on the 8th day. And imagine the pain that both parents were going through during that period. The hope that they must have had that maybe one of our children were alive. But imagine counting your children and just pulling them out, and then the 8th day the last one comes out and all have passed away. What pain would that be for the parents? And what more can I say? That was the very first person we met. So imagine all the other stories we went through. It was heart-wrenching, I'd say. It was too much.
Allah make it easy. Allah make it easy for all those who are suffering. Brother Muhammad, this has been your first experience coming out and aiding those in need. If you want to say anything, alhamdulillah, if you'd like to share.
Assalamu alaikum. As Muhammad was saying, that was the first family that we came across. And then after we came past a couple of other families, one was an elderly woman, must have been in the 80s. Her back was broken, she can't move. She had a sister next to her holding her back up in the hospital. And all she did is just, she was trying to say, make dua for us, just make dua for us. You know, the belief, subhanallah, the belief they have here, mashallah, is unbelievable. They're all saying Allah's will, Allah's will. So many families we came across today and telling us their stories, what happened to them, how they were pulled out of the rubble. There was a brother, there was a young lad, yes, there's a young lad, 10-year-old boy, head injuries. His dad passed away a few years ago, so he was pulled out. And his mum's at the moment living in a tent just outside Reyhanli. And it's at different ages from young to old, to families, parents, you know, all different types of people. And sometimes you realize, you think, you know, when something like this happens, you just think, okay, you know what, the survivors, what they've had to go through, how they have to come to where they've lost someone, you know, accepting that and moving on. Allah make it easy. Allah make it easy for the people of Turkey. Allah make it easy for the people of Syria. Keep them in your du'as. Jazakallah khair. Jazakallah khair.
Tonight we visited one ward in this hospital where families' lives have been turned upside down, their lives have been shattered. They survived such a calamity, yet after surviving they're trying to figure out where do they go, where do they live, how do they survive life now. Yet this was one ward. We have thousands upon thousands of families across Turkey and Syria where this story is common, where they are not in any position to even figure out how do they rebuild their lives. We need your love and support, inshallah, for our brothers and sisters of the Ummah, of the Turkish and the Syrian. Please continue to support and donate. Make dua first and foremost. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alleviates their pain and lightens their burden and preserves them. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.